The verses John 5 verses 10 to 15, New International Version, NIV, read. 10 So the Jews said to the man who had been healed, "It is the Sabbath, the law forbids you to carry your mat." 11 But he replied, "The man who made me well said to me, 'Pick up your mat and walk.'" 12 So they asked him, "Who is this fellow who told you to pick it up and walk?" 13 The man who was healed had no idea who it was, for Jesus had slipped away into the crowd that was there. 14 Later Jesus found him at the temple and said to him, "See, you are well again. Stop sinning or something worse may happen to you." 15 The man went away and told the Jews that it was Jesus who had made him well. Expounding these verses. This passage comes from the Gospel of John in the New Testament and is centered on a miracle performed by Jesus Christ, where he heals a man on the Sabbath. The man had been invalid for 38 years and was healed at the pool of Bethesda. The Jewish leaders chid the man for carrying his mat on the Sabbath, an action considered work and thus forbidden by the Jewish law. However, the healed man points out that the person who healed him instructed him to do so. The religious leaders' question reveals their focus is more on the breaking of the Sabbath law than the miracle of healing itself, indicating their rigid adherence to religious rules over celebrating the transformational power of God. Later, Jesus encounters the healed man in the temple and advises him to stop sinning lest something worse happen to him. This could suggest that Jesus is warning him about the dangers of spiritual illness, which can be more destructive than physical ailments. When the man learns that it was Jesus who healed him, he goes back and informs the Jewish leaders, marking a significant point in the Gospel of John, as the healing miracle on the Sabbath was one of the main reasons the Jewish authorities persecuted Jesus. This story emphasizes the merciful and powerful nature of Jesus, his authority over the Sabbath, and highlights the tension between Jesus and the Jewish religious establishment. It also underlines the idea that while adherence to religious laws is important, the spirit of the law, love, mercy, and transformation, should not be overlooked.